Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna do this video because I think it's gonna be in a couple years people are gonna be looking back going, damn, I wish I could have got a Honda. I'm going out today to get a new Honda HRC mower before they're completely off the market, which they've ceased production September 2023. So what I'm gonna do is return this terrible excuse for a lawnmower. I'll give you more of my thoughts on this thing later in the video, but this was the Toro Super Recycler, supposed to be the bee's knees. It's a complete piece of crap, all plastic, bogging end. Don't even get me started. So I'm gonna go return this thing, go get a nice Honda commercial mower, and kind of show you how it cuts, what I think of it, my thoughts, and yeah, this will be a cool little video. Well, right off the bat, you can tell it's getting nice in Florida because the tires are low. Usually every year when the high heat starts to slow down, you get a nicer dew point, always get lower pressure in the tires, so I'm gonna have to air those up. Alright, give you guys some mower candy here. I just made the decision on that HRC, but I kind of like to look at some of these. This is $13,000. Hustler standard, right standard, $9,200. Man, these things are going crazy in price now. Crazy. Grandstand battery. I don't know, guys. I don't think the battery tech is where it needs to be. This is nice. Z stance, $7,100. After I test drove that, here's the Revolt. I was looking at one of those. After I test drove the Pro Stance at the other mower shop that sold Kubota, I was a little questionable because the hydros seemed a little sketchy, but that might have been that model. That Revolt's pretty nice. 36-inch deck. $83.85. Here's a little Z Stance 32 for $7,100. These are all nice, man. It's the way to mow. Standards are the way to go. Little 34 for $63.99. That's nice for a while. And look at all these Honda HRNs and HRXs here that are all on recall. So you couldn't buy one of these if you wanted to. Look at all these. This is crazy. They announced that they're going to stop the sale of these things this month, and then hit everybody with a cam recall on that GCV motor. Here's the HRNs, the residential specials, and here are the, what are all these? These are all HRX, yeah. All HRX, I don't see any HRC in here. I don't think HRC was affected by the recall, but. All right, guys, here she is. No plastic, fantastic on this thing. It is solid. It's clicky, it's heavy, it's built like a tank, and it's a Honda, and it's the last of the breed. So, very excited about this thing. USA, there's a serial number. You guys, HRC216. Honda, very happy with these guys. Quality power here in Tampa. Hydrostatic transmission. I mean, even the bales just feel solid. There's no plastic. Everything's got a bearing in it. Springs are robust. I think this thing will stand the test of time. Get it home and do a mow with it and give you my thoughts on it. All right, guys, so here it is. Before it's even cut one single blade of grass. The Honda HRC216 is now mine, before they completely stop making them. This is the cleanest this mower will ever be. And yeah, I'd be lying if I told you I didn't wax it. I put some spray wax on it just to help protect some of the finish. I did that to my old Honda and it seemed to keep it pretty rust free. So a little spray wax goes a long way on these things. Engine cover, I mean, listen to that. They don't make them like that anymore. Metal. Oh yeah, it's exciting. Never thought I'd get this excited about a lawnmower until you told me they'd stop making lawnmowers anymore. Or at least lawnmowers the way they should be made. So here it is, guys, the Honda HRC16. And I'm gonna go ahead and mow some of this zoysia with it. This is not gonna be a mowing video, but this is gonna be me cutting this about 3.5 inches and showing you the results of how it performs. I'm very happy about this. If you guys haven't touched one of these, or if you're used to touching just like the Home Depot special Hondas, it's definitely not even the same thing. First and foremost, it's got a larger gas tank on it. It's not as big as the X-Mark and the Toro Kawasaki FJ engines. It's not going to hold a gallon, but I think it's like 0.3 or 0.4. It's definitely much more than the residential specials. There's no plastic on the engine cover. It's all metal. Steel deck, hydrostatic transmission, which is a big one. The carburetor is not plastic like that Toro was. Just an all-out stout machine. It's got a manual choke lever on it, or I'm sorry, a manual fuel shutoff on it. Manual choke up here. None of that automatic BS to give you problems, which is what killed my last HNN Honda. Just a bad to the bone machine. So before it gets too dark here, I'm gonna get a couple of stripes laid down on this thing. Just at first touch too, I mean the action of these bales, the spring down here, I'll probably make a detailed video on this, but it just, I mean, there's no play in this mower at all. It's rock solid. So very excited. Let's get some mowing done. Okay, well, I'm not really sure where this thing's been all my life, but I'll tell you what, if I had that thing as a kid, my forearms would probably be bigger, and I probably would have liked mowing a lot better. This mower is awesome. It cuts so well. Never thought I'd be freaking out this much about a mower, but I'll tell you what, the results, still have to weed whack, I'm not gonna do that tonight. The results are phenomenal. This is zoysia grass. Wasn't really trying to stripe it, but I think it came out pretty good. It just plows through it. I didn't mow that on purpose, so you can kind of see the difference. So this is high from here this way, or this way's not. Holy crap. I really hope that these people that are making the decisions at these big brands, I really hope these people are taking into consideration the action of something, how something feels in the hand when you're using it, how something makes you feel when you're using it. All the feel-good stuff about the lithium-ion batteries and everything else about, yeah, it lowers your carbon footprint and all that, they say, but I want to know what this looks like in 15 or 20 years and everyone's throwing their lithium-ion batteries in the garbage and we're having landfill problems and manufacturing of lithium-ion starts to become through the roof because the market's cornered. You know, I mean, I'm all for innovative technologies and energy, but when you actually have something like grass that needs to be mowed on a consistent basis and you need something that's durable, I've used pretty much every battery mower that there is, and nothing holds a candle to a good gas mower. We're just not there yet with technology, and I think making the decision to take these things off the market just to go down the battery road because, you know, everybody else is doing it, it's a bad play. It really is. It's something that needs to be thought about a little bit more before we start pulling them away. So I'm going to consider myself lucky to obtain one of these before they're hard to get or not able to be gotten anymore. And yeah, hopefully you guys are lucky enough to score one of these, because the pickings on the gas stuff that's out there right now with this Briggs & Stratton crap, that Toro Super Recycler, if you guys are running one of those, I mean, you stop lying to yourself. Like, it's a toy. I mean, it's completely plastic. The whole thing is, I want to see what it looks like in 10 years. It's not the same Toro Super Recycler it was 15 years ago. I mean, it's not. A plastic carburetor, the whole damn handle feels like it's gonna fall off, and their cover for that is, oh, it's good for your hand. It's oh, bullshit. Come on, guys, see through it. This is it, man. Hopefully the battery stuff gets better, but I just don't see it, not in the next 5 or 10 years. So I like to actually mow my grass, and want to mow my grass on the first pass without having to go back and forth and jamming the mower up and down to get it to try to take it into the bag. I mean, I have the that Makita mower I put on my channel a few years back. Every single time I have to take that thing out, I curse it, because I know that I have to re-mow 3 or 4 times just to get the cut up here that I need. I don't have much yard up here, and I go through almost 6 batteries just to try to get this lawn to look like this thing can do in one pass, 5 minutes. So I don't know really what we're saving there if we're having to go back and forth 6-7 times to cut stuff to make it look good. So I mean, I'm rambling here, but I appreciate you guys watching. Just a little eye candy on the HRC216. Love to take new stuff I get and put on the channel. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll get you in the next one.